What's going on, everybody? Doc from Average Gamer Guys back yet again, jumping into another Rocket League episode. And finally, this is something I've been wanting to do. Finally able to get it up. We're jumping into community designs for the totally awesome crate. So I'm super pumped for this. Again, you guys have been seeing, if you've been paying attention to the channel. If you haven't, welcome. Make sure, check the links, hit that subscribe button, check the links down below, Discord, Twitter, Twitch. Also, if you're looking for a cool place to trade, Rocket League Trading Lounge, Facebook group, just go search it, join the group, growing community over there. It is Xbox trades only, so just want to throw that out there, but really cool community. Anyways, with all that being said, really digging on the totally awesome crate. So today, we're going to jump into some community designs. Really, they're mostly my designs, but I do have one, kind of stole it, modified it just a little bit, and I'm going to give a big shout out as well when we jump to it. But I've really been digging this crate, really liking everything that's inside of it, and I wanted to do a couple designs. Now, I'm going to say this up front. You guys know me, if you've been around the channel, I'm not the greatest by any means with these, but just some cool stuff that I thought putting together, trying to show off a little bit of just this crate, the items inside of it. We'll use some stuff from outside of the crate as well to kind of bring some of the designs together, but I'm always looking for your feedback. Definitely do this. Join the Discord. If you've got some cool designs, it doesn't have to just be for this crate. Whatever you're rocking, if you've got a really favorite preset that you roll with a whole bunch, jump over there. We've got a community designs text channel page inside of our Discord channel, and you can take a snapshot, throw it down there below. Tons of support to that. So thank you guys. If you've thrown stuff in there, I've seen them. I've seen the designs. You guys are definitely way better at this than I am. But make sure to head over there if you're passionate about it and you enjoy it and you like the designs. Jump over there, share some of yours, and get some feedback. And if you're looking for some, we've got a pretty good amount at this point of some really neat designs over there. So let's jump into it for today. We're going to start off with the first one. I always try to do my best to showcase the new car. So that's what we got here. I call this the Future Fennec. So I actually am kind of digging this a little bit, mostly because for me, outside of the wheels on this one, it's a pretty clean car, especially painted. So this one isn't as much of a budget build. This is going to be a little bit more on the pricey key side, again, depending on what platform you're in. But basically what we got rocking and rolling here is inverted titanium white P-Sims. So I'm trying with the wheel. I'm giving it a go. It kind of fits the theme of this blue side, at least. I did not do the orange side, but the blue side we did here. I've got inverted titanium white P-Sims. We're rocking a titanium white Fennec, and then we'll jump into the decal and the paints. But I'm actually kind of digging this. It's clean. It looks good. The one thing I do have to say about this car, they did a great job with the paint, especially the colors. I think you get a lot of it on this car, which sometimes in the import cars, it's kind of a mix. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. This one, kind of like the Twinser, gets a lot of paint, which I think is really, really clean. So let's jump into this. We'll just take a quick look. Again, rocking the titanium white Fennec here. I'm using the Nitty-Gritty common decal, which comes with it, and I like it because, again, it really flows well with the lines, in my opinion. We can run a good color scheme with black on it, which is really, really cool, and I think it helps bring the wheels, especially white wheels that have like deep black in them, which these P-Sims do. That's one of the reasons I actually picked them, because I think they match pretty well. The white of the car, the black of the decal on the alternate color, I think kind of really brings this together, and I'm a big fan of it. So I like this. This car does have some pretty cool regular common decals as well, so if you can get your hands on one and you want to try it out, really those are hit or miss. I like this one. There's a couple of other options too. There's the ribbon, which honestly doesn't look too bad. Just kind of what they did with the car in general is really neat. There's a pretty standard stripes one, which doesn't look terrible either, but I think the nitty-gritty on this, I think it kind of brings it out and really looks pretty good. So for colors, again, I just focused on the blue side. We went anodized pearl for the primary. We went anodized for the accent, which kind of hues out a little bit of the black makes them stand out a little bit, which I think was good. We went just a straight black here for the accent, and then we went dark blue pretty much right in the middle for the blues on this one. Now you could, if you're a big fan, if you want to go a little bit darker blue, I kind of like this shade of blue. You could go a little bit lighter. You could definitely go into your greens if you wanted to. I don't think anything looks too terrible with this car, to be honest with you. I would, I mean, you could definitely go brighter. I like the white cars with the darker colors. I think that makes the car itself pop a little bit, especially if you're rocking that titanium white. You can show it off just a little bit. And of course, you can do a similar setup on this with other cars, but definitely want to focus on the Fennec for this one. Again, titanium white inverted P-Sims. I just think they work. You could try regular white P-Sims if you were able to pick those up. I just don't think you get a little bit more white. I don't think you get as much of the black, which I think really helps kind of bring all the colors we got going on here. You could try regular P-Sims. Even cobalt might work. We would have to change up the color a little bit. Or you could totally go a different wheel, and I would definitely understand that for those people out there. I'm not a big fan of this wheel in general. It doesn't look bad here. Unfortunately, we do lose the tread on this car, which is one of the kind of only things I'll say negatively about it, but that's just the body shape on it, and it does take away. I do like the tread on the inverted P-Sims the best. For a boost, we actually went synthwave, which totally lines up again with kind of the futuristic look. We had a titanium white one, so this brought it all together. I actually don't mind synthwave as a boost. It's not a terrible sound either, which is really how I judge a lot of the boosts. So I thought that worked pretty good. And then let's see, no toppers, no antennas as you guys normally do. I thought Aviator Polypop really lined up well with our synthwave, kind of the futuristic look that we got going on. I thought that was pretty neat. And then for the trail, we just ran titanium white binary. Again, just really trying to bring the futuristic look together, and kind of really, I'm trying to play to the P-Sims here, guys. I really am. I'm trying my best. So that's what we got. That's what we got for the setup on this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think about the car. If you've got another setup, feel free to share. Again, I'm going to plug the Discord a couple of times here, so make sure to jump over there. Speaking of Discord, we're going to jump into our second design here. I got to say, and I'm going to totally mess your name up, Cryodino. Drop this around July 12th or so. Drop this into our community design Discord, showing off Magma, talking about it. He had a really cool design. I believe it was on the Daystro. I mixed it up just a little bit, but I really liked what he did. I thought this was a great look for this black market decal because it did get quite a bit of, I'm not going to say hate, but people, just like myself, I didn't like it at first. It was messing with the frames. But what he did with this was absolutely awesome, so I had to show this off. A big shout out, Cryodino. Thank you so much for dropping it in there. Awesome, really cool design. Here's my take on it. So I called this the Magma Beach. All right, so basically what his design was saying that it looked like, and he felt like it looked like, essentially water, shimmering, moving, rippling water with the sun gleaming off of it, which I thought was so cool. He rocked a little bit of a different topper. Again, he had it on a different car, but he rocked a sky blue car. He rocked, this is just the Magma decal. We'll jump into it a little bit. Wheels to tie it together, you could do a couple of different things. There's like some starfish wheels that you could roll with. I thought kind of just keeping with the open water theme, finally running the topper, running an antenna for this one to kind of bring the design together. I just went with sky blue infiniums. I thought this kind of matched up really good. The sky blue of the car, the shimmering waves, as I'm going to call them, or shimmering water with the sun reflecting off of them. I thought this was really neat. So again, Cryodino, thank you so much for this design. Let's jump into just what I did here. Rocking a sky blue octane, pretty standard. We're rocking just Magma, which is actually pretty cheap. I believe on most platforms now. It definitely kind of was the lower tier of the black markets from this crate. And here's what we did. Primary, we went kind of pretty much right in the middle. So the 5th row over, 4 down, we went for the primary. And then accent, we went essentially the sky blue row and we went the second one down. The key here is that we really want it to shimmer. You could go up a shade, you get a little bit more shimmer, you go a little bit brighter with that. If you darken it out, you'll see what it does is essentially takes away the shimmer of the water. So you can mess with this for sure. I went with this one because I thought it was a good mix of both. Again, sky blue infiniums, that's what we rocked. The boost, I actually kind of screwed this one up. I think we went torrent for this one, if I'm not mistaken, and I probably just accidentally clicked on it, so I do apologize. But I think it's just a standard torrent would work. If we have one, we do. I think it looks really, really cool. Lines up really, really well with the whole design. Again, the water theme that we got going on. Topper, Hammerhead. Get your limited toppers out. There is another shark topper. I don't know if I have it. That you could use the Great White if you wanted to as well. I was a big fan of the Hammerhead, but you could definitely go the Great White. Brings it all together. I think the Sandcastle was the topper that Cryo used, which doesn't look bad either. You could also go shark fin if you wanted. Pretty neat. We used the SEASTAR antenna, so find yourself an uncommon there. We didn't have a good goal explosion for the back side of this, but I did pick up, and I'll show you guys the red side. And then for this blue side, again, we went with the Lightspeed trail, which I think was really good because it matches the sky blue pretty nicely. So with that being said, I tried to put together a crimson side of this. I tried to get the magma going. Essentially same thing, crimson octane, magma that we're using for the decal, and then just crimson pyros was how we went here. This one's okay. I'm not super into this design, putting it together, but I did think it kind of blends it. I mean, it's called magma, so we got to try to make it look like magma. I think the key here is trying to play with these colors. So we went third row, third from the bottom. We then went for the red row here, pretty much right in the middle, to try to give a little bit of that slow-moving kind of magma look. It is what it is. Let me know. I'm definitely a bigger fan of the blue side. For the boost, we went Magmus, which I always thought was called Magma. It's called Magmus, just for those of you out there. No topper, no antenna. And then Hellfire for this, I think, matched up pretty good. And then we actually used Hackswerve. The Crimson Hackswerve 3 looks really nice. I think it's a good solid red color that we got going on, and I think gives you a little bit of that speed look. So again, Cryo, huge shout out to you. Thank you so much for this design in the Discord. Absolutely awesome. Took my own little spin on it, but big shouts out to you for this one. And then jumping into the last one, I wanted to go a little bit more. I'm going to call it a budget design. I really want to show off Goop. This one, not super fancy, nothing crazy, but looks really good, I think. This Goop itself has been like one of the most well-received universal decals that we've gotten. It's very rare. If you're not familiar, you don't have to have a striker one. That's just what I keep. Easy to pick up, less than a key, maybe at most. Easy pickup. So here we just came up with a cobalt design just to rock the blue side. We got a cobalt octane. We got the Goop rocking. We really just here, this is again a good two-tone color design that we got. We went a little bit brighter for the blue. Accent, we went a little bit darker. You can definitely mess with this if you want. You want to go a little bit brighter if that's your style. You want to mix it up. You can definitely go a little bit more psychedelic too with it. I really like what this decal does as you get your accent color. It throws a little bit of shading onto the back of it. I thought that was kind of neat. But I like this, what we got going here. I did not do an orange side for this one either. I did want to try to show off the Z-frame wheels a little bit. So we've got infinite cobalt here. We got the regular cobalt that you could rock as well. I'm a bigger fan of the infinite ones just because I think the tread looks really, really cool. This brings a little bit of glow, and I think the motion on the tread for this one flows really well with the Goop decal. For this, we actually went the Crackle Boost. I probably had a blue one on here at some point, but I thought that was kind of neat, especially because you've got kind of the lava lamp-ish style going on. Crackle reminded me of the same thing, so do what you will with that one, but I thought that was pretty neat. Definitely try to get yourself a cobalt one. I probably traded it on accident or traded it up. And then nothing too crazy here. I didn't really pick anything else, but I did go cobalt Discothèque, which I think also just the whole style, the animation of it, Obviously, the colors match really nice, not only with the body, the wheels, and the decal itself, but I think you just got a lot of cool stuff going on. Don't know why this stuff isn't favorited. So those are the designs for today, showing off the totally awesome crate. We're going to swap back over to this one because I just think this is the best. Again, big shouts out to everybody. Again, I'm going to plug it one last time. Join the Discord, Community Designs. Drop your designs in there. I'm looking to put another episode together of just everybody's designs. So make sure, jump in there, throw some designs in there, whatever you're rocking, whatever you like. Budget builds, no budget builds, doesn't matter, RLCS items or not, just whatever you're rocking. I love seeing what you guys can come up with, and look forward to hopefully sharing them in the near future. So with all that being said, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about the crate and all the items that we got inside of it. And as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Links in the description below. Facebook group, Rocket League Trading Lounge. Make sure to pop in over there, get some trades going, pick up some of these items if you want to replicate any of these. And if you have any questions, make sure to ask in the comments down below. Can answer any questions that I didn't cover for the designs as well. I've been Doc from Average Gamer Guys. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.